Here we have the second bulletin board for the National Tournament 2010. This one was a little easier for me to put together because I knew more about how to work with the space and decided to save myself a lot of time up front by working with full pages instead of a lot of little excerpts. This one is a checkers tribute to Richard Fortman, as you can see from the title here. And in a shameless bit of self-promotion, I have the National Tournament postcard there. I wanted to keep this one fairly simple, and I plan to give it to the Fortman family after we're done with it. So I just picked out a few details I thought would be important to them. This is the best photo I have of Fortman. There are a couple of him in his later years, but they're very small and not great quality, so I don't think they would scale well to this. This is the one that we used for the back cover of the Basic Checkers reissue. And this is the front cover for that. Bob Newell and Jim Lloyd just did an outstanding job on this book, and the artwork I think really sells it. The other page here is kind of a collection of stuff that I found on Fortman. At the top, I just discovered this. It's a really interesting website that does little drawings with quotations from famous people who have recently passed away, called the Quotidian Obituary Blog. So this is the Fortman quote: "The hold checkers exerts on the faithful can border on obsession," and that's certainly true. The rest of these are quotes that I pulled out from an interview that Fortman did with Brian Hinkle several years ago. Till recently was the only source of info on him. I thought there's some interesting things, maybe be provocative for discussion at the tournament and among players, particularly there's one at the bottom about the use of computers. Over on the left side here, I have several checkers positions. These are generated using Cake and Checkerboard, and I got the positions also from the interview. This top one here is one of Fortman's most memorable games. This is one he played in 1949 with Marion Tinsley. It was another great checkers grandmaster, the best in the world. And he mentioned it, Fortman did, as one of his greatest games. It's the key position when he managed to find the draw. Below that, there is one of his favorite checkers problems. It's a nice shot problem. I won't spoil it, but leave it on here, see if you can solve it after a few seconds. And here we have a testament to Fortman's ability as an analyst. This was a position in a world title match between Marion Tinsley and Asa Long in 1981. And it's white to move, and there's a win here, but Tinsley missed it. And Tinsley didn't miss very many wins. What Fortman was able to do immediately after the game was show them the shot that they both overlooked, not in this immediate position, but in the ending that would have won the game for Tinsley. And both were very impressed. It's hard to get one past either of those. Finally, over on the right side, there's a couple of documents. One is a biography that Bob Newell wrote for the new edition of Basic Checkers, and that's available if you want to read the whole thing in the new edition for $30 online or $25 for the tournament. And likewise, this is a piece that I wrote. You can't really see the type too well, but it's just a similar appreciation. I wish I'd gotten a chance to meet Mr. Fortman in person. I kept telling myself, he's only in Springfield. I lived nearby there for a long time, but unfortunately never made it out there. So this is my way to give him a little tribute and to help the rest of the world know what he meant, that he mattered to the game of checkers, and he was very important to a lot of us.